Okay, hey there everybody. Looking good. Let's get this all started here, make sure everything's working properly. It has been, I haven't streamed since last year, so I mean, I have no idea how to do any of this anymore. It's been a while. Okay. I can hear the sound of stuff breaking. Fantastic. Love that. Alright, so today's going to be a slightly shorter stream, just because I was up late last night, because it was, you know, New Year's. So, yeah, gonna just be a little bit later than normal. Oh man, again. Didn't actually use this thing. This thing's bigger. Alright. Well, this place is turning into a real nightmare house, but at the same time, I kind of am at fault for that. Alright, get that going. Everything's turned on. I just have to check our emails here. So it's 2 zeros, 2 ones, and 1 level 3. Well, we got level 3s scattered around all over the floor here, so let's just get our 2 level 1s set up here. Or 2 or 3? Yeah, it's 2. We'll pick this. And we gotta get a paper ready. Can't wait for some random murder blob to just float on in through these open vents, but it's not like there's anything I can really do about it. Okay. Should be pretty much all of that. Here's one. Well, things are looking pretty normal out there, actually. Ooh, I'm glad this stayed at 1. Okay. Alright. We are pretty close to the point where I don't have any stamina, so I'll probably just have to sleep anyway, but that's not a huge deal. Let's see here. I'm gonna ping these. I don't remember if anything was broken before I started this. Then we'll do a calibration check. Then lastly, oh yeah, Sierra's down. Okay, so I'll have to send Kerfus. And then we have to check our transformers. You fell over again. Wish these were designed a little bit better. There we go. Alright, Kerfus, up and at him.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Am I gonna get murdered? Potentially. Wait, what the hell? Kerfus? You okay? Not sure it was wise sending Kerfus out there with a blade stuck in his side there. But, you know, he's decided to shank himself on the wall blade, which, again, you know, really shows the safety standards that I hold myself to, I guess. Alright, so this should be all the data. Should be 5 in there, yep. That's good. Lovely. Number 1 is looking a little bit rough, but nothing too bad. Echo, I think? It was Echo November, yeah. We'll do that in the morning, though. I've got to go to sleep pretty soon already. So I end these streams on the day where it's like midnight. Day 40. I mean, I think we're almost done. I have no idea. Well, Kerfus looks like he's on the move. Wonder if there's a point where you can go to the alien camp and not, like, worry about stealing everything. Like, you can steal everything because they've already left or something like that. They seem pretty irresponsible, so they just leave, like, crap lying around. So it wouldn't surprise me if they left all their beds and stuff like that there. Just littering. Okay, Kerfus is no longer on the move. Let me close this for now. And then just go to sleep. I think now is an okay time for that. Then we'll have to head up to Sierra to fix Kerfus or whatever. It's probably because of the blade stuck in his side. Got him caught on something. Okay. Sounded like that took longer than normal. Alright. Maybe Kerfus will unstuck himself, though, while we're doing this. Who knows? I wonder if we can throw a knife at Kerfus. I'm not going to, but, you know, that seems like... The fact that he's got the saw blade stuck in him, that does make me think that that might be a possibility. Oh. Forcibly awoken. What's going on here? Well, the ball things are still out and about. Oh, Kerfus is back on the move, though. Interesting. So what's happening right now? Why did I wake up? Who roused me from my slumber? A lot of stuff going on out there. Oh, there's some mannequins. Maybe that was what it was. They're having a nice tender moment just outside my door, so, you know. But, yeah, they can be together. There's something else over there. It's like they were looking at something together, just having a romantic moment. Alright, well, guess we'll just... Oh wait, this is different than the other one. Can't carry that. Fantastic. Well, we're just eating dead animal off the ground again. Always good to be doing. It's like those two are having a snack together. Have we got more alerts? Looks like Kerfus is stuck again. Great. Well, this one looks like it's heading towards me. Whatever this is. Can't really tell what side of the building that is, though. It's a ball thing over there. I don't know what counts as, like, light enough for these things before they go away. Maybe when the sun's fully out or something like that. We got more ball things coming. Does mean I'm, like, stuck indoors for a little longer than I would honestly like to be. Well, while we're at it, let's just go ahead and use this again. Maybe they're not going to leave today. There's another thing out in the corner of the map there. Probably just a mannequin or something like that, but... where's that stupid ball thing? Wonder who keeps killing all these deer. Especially because I don't see any deer around here ever. Alright, are these ball things just leaving now? They all seem to be moving away from us, but... nope. Are they just on permanent patrol pattern now? Like, are they not going to go to sleep or whatever it is they do? I'm going to actually have to play a game. How awkward. Alright. Let's just have another bite of this while we're here. Delicious, I guess. Probably gonna get stuck on something and get murdered, but... just gonna go across the river to this side, and then... Echo is on the other side of the river, right? Maybe not, actually. Okay, fine. It's probably going to lure me straight towards one of those glowy ball things or whatever. Probably how this game works. With any luck, it'll messily dismember my ATV because I don't think it technically has anything that would be referred to as a member, but... maybe it's wheels. But those get... you can put those back on, so... unlike my arms. Makes you wonder about the etymology of words like remember. Okay. This one. Actually making me do gaming, how dare they? 0489 DD46OF 0489 DD46OF. Okay, and then November's next, and then we also have to hit up Sierra. Target November. Alright, check your corners, make sure there's no glowy ball dudes trying to murder you. They might have left. Where did I park? All right. time I think I do cross. Do I see any glowy balls? Don't see any balls at all. Perfect. Generally what I prefer. No shame if you do prefer seeing balls. Alright. Looks like we're still going. Heard a weird sound there. A lot of weird sounds in this. Oh, jeez. God damn it. Can it get in here? Hopefully not. Okay. Well. One 130-215 FA21. 130-215 FA21. Okay. Great. So I don't see the sparky things from it coming out from under there anymore, so might be better to go home first. So I don't think it's directly below me anymore, but I do want to wait out its patrols just a little bit, just in case. I guess I can manually close doors in this game. Alright, I think we're good. Uh-oh. Well. Alright, well. Glad that those things seem to leave if you get into a building. Kind of hearing things behind me again here. It's probably another ball. Well, just got to avoid them wherever I can. The fact that they're roaming around at daytime now is not ideal. Not what you like to see. Alright. Did I lose another server? Sounds kind of like a... Oh, it's just over here, though. Okay. 5180 1012. The reason I came back here first is because I actually kind of want to be able to get a They did stop moving. Okay, I want to get an angle so I can get to Sierra from the same direction that Kerfus would have been heading there, rather than what I would do otherwise, which is to sort of head there with a different route. So there's a chance I would miss Kerfus. More contacts. Stuff coming in from the edge of the map, a little bit wondering what those are. They do seem to be moving, but very, very, very slowly. Well, whatever that happens to be, is I guess a thing that it happens to be. Hopefully this is all accurate. I don't really have much way to do anything other than that. Looks like we're safe actually though, so I don't see those stupid ball things on the map anymore. I wonder what that last one, oops, was. Okay, so here I'm really on the fence as to whether or not I should be across the river, but I take my chances. It looks like it's a little bit more to this side, but the river bends, so... Depends on where along the river... Yes, no, it's definitely on this side, okay. So what horrible things are going to try and happen to me while I'm out today? Probably mostly not finding Kerfus. Totally honest with you. Decent chance that I just have trouble finding Kerfus. Ooh, I should have checked Kerfus's camera before I left. Try and figure out what he's stuck on. Might as well fix this while we're here. That, okay. I do feel like this game needs a target Kerfus thing and a target, well, apparently you can target the ATV, but... I guess it doesn't let you target Kerfus because, like, you can have more than one Kerfus. What if it let you do target Kerfus _0? I thought I heard bumping. Yeah, I'm gonna need the Kerfus camp. Well, that's unfortunate. This game is very immersive in many ways, yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why it's so engaging, despite the fact that it's quite long and you don't really do much. There's a lot of negatives to this game as well, but the level of immersion in it is pretty good. And then you do crap like this, where it's just like, oh, there's a dead deer out here. I'm just gonna eat that. No penalty for that so far. Alright. What's the objective? Basically do your boring-ass desk job until whatever time it is they tell you you're allowed to leave. Which is a slightly undefined period. Something right outside again. Alright, let's... Technically speaking as well, you're supposed to survive, but I think that's not really, like, you know, a relevant thing that you're supposed to be doing. I think that's just nice. Your desk job is you're supposed to be out there looking at the stars and stuff like that. Okay, Kerfus is just... on a hill, it looks like. Okay, I might have to get coordinates here. But yeah, technically what we're supposed to be doing is getting like signal data from space, maintaining like the sort of base that we've been sent off to, making sure everything works, you know, unplugging and replugging in all the servers because they constantly break by having to do little stupid math puzzles. Actually, let's close this for a second here. Okay, so I think, are we looking about halfway to Sierra, or are we looking most of the way to Sierra? It's like on a high hill, kind of to the east of where we're honestly supposed to be going to get to Sierra. Right, well, we've accomplished like our specific goal for the day, which is send a box that is full of data drives and data disks back to HQ. And then those data drives and data disks get ignored by the people in the office, but they pay me my money, so... Actually, they don't pay me in money, they pay me in points, which I can use to buy basically pizzas that cost $40 or whatever. Or I pay 40 points for a pizza. I'm assuming it costs like $2. Yeah, not actually sure if we're getting paid. Peculiar. So we're looking for... Yeah, no problem. So I'm looking for a stupid robot that I use to do some of my tasks, like automate them, that has, like, meandered off some damn where. And, you know, make sure it comes home safely, because, as much as it's a pain in the ass sometimes, like, I do need that robot to get stuff fixed. There it is. How it ended up stuck here is beyond me, but... Okay. So we're gonna have to do something possibly a little bit janky here, but... where's my rope? Okay. Oh, we should actually be heading directly south from here, back to base, basically. Hopefully this doesn't damage our robot too much. But clearly already defective, so... Oh yeah, by the way, there's also like monsters and stuff that, or aliens and stuff like that, that for the most part just try to troll you. They'll basically show up at your base invisibly, punch you in the face, and then run. Does this do anything? No. Does absolutely nothing. I've not figured out what I've done to make them angry at me. There's another alien like that exists right now that keeps coming up and trying to rip my limbs off, but... we mostly ignore those. We basically try to ignore all of that happening around us, just do our damn job. Get stuff done. Not super happy having to do this way, but should be fine. Did lose the saw blade that was stuck into the robot at some point. Well, that's... There we go. There we go. Alright, back home we are. Ignore the giant blood stain on the ground, it means nothing. Man, this thing is filling. I guess it is an entire deer carcass. There's still stuff at the edge of the map that I think is gradually moving towards us. No idea what that is. Alright, let's show you guys what the basics of the job is, or I guess mostly just Tim. Most people have watched this before, or at least the people that trickle in here sometimes. It's mostly doing this, is what we're actually supposed to be doing. That gets all our satellites to go look in a direction, and then we use that satellite data for really nothing. I think I'm gonna have to buy some coffee. Let's get in here. Store. I think it counts as food. Wait, what did it count as? Essentials? Ah, here we go. Yeah, it's a really kind of a niche title, honestly. I think that there's not a ton of people who've sort of, like, looked into it. Honestly, my main complaint about it is it takes way too long for stuff to start happening. Because I'm on day 40, and I feel like there's a full, like, 20 days where not much happens. And that starts to pick up a little bit. But now that I am where I am, like, more interesting stuff is happening. Means I have less time to actually do these scans, though. This stupid minigame is like 9/10 of this game. If you're doing your job. You can also just decide not to. The other way to make money is to, like, see this gigantic garbage pile with all the blood under it? Basically, you can take these little garbage piles, you can put them in garbage bags and sell them. And that earns you money somehow. Just ignore the blood pile, it's not important. Alright, here's my box of coffee. Excellent stuff there. Hi there, Xanakil. How are you doing? Okay, bag of coffee. Happy New Year's to you too, yeah. Feels like I haven't streamed since last year. Okay, so we'll put that up there. Hit use, hit use. Don't tell them about the wood chipper? Well, I mean, it's right there. You can see the wood chipper over in this gigantic pile of blood. So, I mean, you know, it's there. I did tell them that you can sell the scrap from the wood chipper for money, and that is how you actually make the big bucks in this game. It's where the real profit is being some sort of, like, wood shavings dispensary, I guess. I'm basically trying to make my base look as much as possible like some sort of weird apocalypse happened, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened with the previous tenant here. Like, you find all those weird notes that are lying around that are telling you about some sort of weird thing happening. So I've just moved those into new locations to make the context more confusing for the next person. I'm doing this under the assumption that, like, I get to go home and then another person comes here and does all this stuff. So I'm just trying to make it as much as possible where they come here and they think that there's some sort of emergent story or something like that. And it's not going to make any sense because I've deliberately made it not make any sense. Like, what is the mystery of this gigantic blood pile underneath all this, like, wood shavings? Was the previous tenant murdering people with the wood chipper? And the answer is yes, but I mean, that's not actually what's going on here. Alright, I'm still not sure, like, what the hell this thing is really going on with it, but I'm wondering if this is, like, infinite free food or something like that, because it has been here for a while now. Good plan. Well, I think that it's not so much like it's like that weird supply box fort that I came in here and saw that is completely useless and which, like, I don't think serves any purpose, and there's a bunch of notes around it and a skeleton inside of it. And you look there and you're like, oh yeah, like, this is clearly some sort of, like, thing that was happening that's trying to tell me. It's, like, subtle storytelling trying to convey a message to me. Or it's a weird prank from the previous person that was here. You know, I think it's a weird prank from the previous person that was here. You know. I think if a whole bunch of people, like, died in this random place, there probably would be some sort of, like, news coverage about that of some sort, maybe. Alright. Yeah, so once you get this data here, shift it over to this device. And then you listen to the data. And that is, like, technically speaking, what we're here to do. As you sort of slowly lose your IRL sanity and in-game sanity, there's no sanity meter. You basically start buggering off and doing other weird things, like setting up your base to make it look like some sort of apocalypse happened. Like, I've got my data drives, like, on a sort of even pile along the floor everywhere, like, just evenly spread out. And I think that there's going to be, like, someone who tries to, like, draw too much inference out of that, but the reality is, if I keep them all on the shelf tucked away neatly, an explosion outside happens and destroys them all. So I have to keep them on the floor like this so that when the explosion happens, they don't all get wiped out. And I'm not joking, that is the reason they're there. Maybe the next person will find that as a cue of why they should not store their data on the shelves. The jank-ass physics of this game are my enemy, honestly. Jank-ass physics and random aliens deciding to troll me all the time. If you're wondering why I keep using the bathroom, you get back 5 stamina every time you use the bathroom, so you don't have to sleep as much, which to me makes no sense, but that is how this game is done, so theoretically with enough coffee and enough using the toilet, you can avoid sleeping theoretically ever. Not sure what the consequences of that are. This game's weird. Alright. That's good enough. The other part of using the data is that you're supposed to, like, scrub it so it gives you a cleaner signal, but you only do that with stuff where it seems like it might actually be something useful. What's this going on about here? More contacts. They're still near the edge of the map there. Video game logic? Yeah. I mean, the person who's, like, working here, like, the character that you're playing as is actually a character. He looks like this, so I mean, he may be actually the sort of person who just drinks energy drinks and coffee. Yeah. So this might be the sort of person who does, in fact, just use the bathroom. Yeah, just take a quick, like, 5-minute nap on the toilet while you're going. Yeah, that is definitely a thing that could happen. It is a time where you're, like, relatively not interrupted, hopefully, unless you accidentally didn't lock the door. But yeah, this seems like the sort of person who might just live off energy drinks and not sleep properly. No idea, though. Okay, my radar is not going to stop bothering me, is it? I upgraded it so it would give me alerts about bad, dangerous things happening, which is what... Every time it beeps like that, that is a bad, dangerous thing appearing somewhere on the map. or something completely indifferent to me and my existence, which is most of it actually. But you know, I got the upgrades that would keep track of all that, and I just ignore it. There is something on the move on the top left. I wonder if that's those orange glowy balls or those yellow glowy ball things that try to murder me. They might have spawned. They come out at night. They have been coming out more and more into the day, though, so I better eat that deer while I've still got a chance, I guess. I want to get rid of it just so it doesn't, like, rot out there. Although maybe it already is rotting. It's hard to tell with this character. He just eats weird things. I do think it's, like, kind of awkward how he only ever T-poses. He just sort of floats ominously through the air while T-posing, and your shadow shows that. Like, they don't have a shadow walk animation. Kind of funny, the way they've got it. Alright. Let's ignore all that for now. Okay. Well, I stole their posters and I've got their knife, and I've thrown the knife into the poster. It's hard for me to throw that knife. What's actually really probably more interesting that you might have missed is I got this. And I was wondering what the hell it was for a while, and then I figured out it's actually just the gravity gun from Half-Life. It's much crappier than even the, like, base gravity gun. It's definitely not the turbocharged gravity gun, but that's the more the interesting thing that I've got. It does nothing, by the way, in terms of, like, encountering aliens or whatever. You can't actually use it to pick up some... I wonder if I can... I want to check something, actually. It does let me pick up things that I usually aren't allowed to pick up. Not that, though. Alright, fine. It is neat. I do wish it was a little bit more effective at doing something. It does not protect me against those glowy ball things. I tried to go out and fight it with the gravity gun, throwing like stuff at it, like rocks or whatever, but in hindsight, this thing doesn't throw a rock much harder than I throw a rock, so it's obviously not great for that. I do have some saw blades lying around, so if a headcrab zombie comes and tries to get me, then I can use that against it, I guess. Although, again, I don't think it actually does anything. You find it in this weird box that's got, like, Gordon Freeman's legs in it. And I only realized that that's probably what they were because, like, I figured out it was the gravity gun after putzing around with it for a while. It looks like a standard asteroid. Probably not going to have anything interesting on it. But, yeah, we got, like, this poster here. I threw the knife into it, just because apparently you're supposed to, I guess. Cannot get the knife to throw straight, still. It's very random whether it sticks or not. Okay, what should I be doing right now? I'm honestly not 100% sure here. I guess we'll check our transistors here. Oh, Juliet's broken now. Okay, those are actually all really good right now. So we'll fix them probably in the morning. Let's have you activate. Let's see what's going on. You can't open the door, can you? Okay, I just want to reset this. Alright, well, hopefully this works. Godspeed, little guy. Hopefully you don't bug out again. Hoping it's heading towards Juliet and not to Sierra, because Sierra's where it got just completely caught on stuff last time. I did hear my radar pinging again. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about this right now. Okay. So let's just take more data while we're waiting. Or, did I have another one on the go? Yeah, I had another one on the go. Let's do this first. It's kind of some ominous tearing stuff, and I do see a bit of an image in there, but I think that's just my imagination. I'm bored, though, so I'm going to process this one up to level 3 and see what's in it. Probably absolutely nothing, honestly. You wouldn't trust that thing, the Kerfus? I mean, yeah, no. I don't trust it. I just send it off to do, you know, my bidding and hope that it doesn't murder me in my sleep. But since it doesn't have arms, I can trust it not to at least strangle me. Maybe it would wrap its electrical cable around my neck, but I mean, you know, how would it do that? It doesn't have anything you can do that with. It's not like it's an articulated electrical cable. Let's see here. I see the patrolling ball of light things on the map there. I've got to worry about them. Kerfus is trying to get back to Sierra again, so that sucks. It has gotten stuck again. Okay, so we're going to try a fix that sometimes jostles Kerfus out of that state. So we're going to go menu here. Sometimes when Kerfus gets stuck like this, you can go back to menu, restart the game, and it resets Kerfus. So fixes that problem sometimes without me having to walk all the bloody way out there. So Kerfus is on the move again, but might not be heading back. Looks like they're heading back. They should be heading to Juliet, though. Alright. Unfortunately, it does mean I have to flick these back on. I can't remember if this will... Yeah, that's gone to no signal. Is that actually a no signal? I think there's something there. Let's... Yeah, there's something there. Let's interpret this data here. Why does that look like that? Well, whatever this is going on here, this is kind of ominous looking. Definitely going to keep this data. It is a bug. It's the AI being pretty bad. I guess you can consider it a feature in the sense that, like, it's not supposed to be a very smart, like, robot or anything like that. It's a very simplistic programmed thing. So you could consider it a feature that the buggy AI is potentially diegetic, I guess, but I would consider it a bug. Either an in-game bug or an out-of-game bug, either way that you consider it, it's buggy. It's a buggy piece of shit. But yeah, it's fine. Get that going again. Yeah, looks like Kerfus is doing fine this time. Should be making it to Juliet. Should be fine there. Yeah, all the physics assets in this game, like, sort of bug out every time you load the game, causing some stuff to just, like, break itself in really interesting and weird ways, but, yeah. Okay, this is definitely a thing. Let's figure out what this is. That's an ominous thing, if I'm totally honest with you. That does not look right. How long is this message? This is kind of bugged out, actually. Is this gonna kill me when I encrypt this? Is this gonna... When I figure out what's going on here, is this gonna kill me? Alright, well... To level 3 this one goes. Not sure which door Kerfus is going to try to use right now. Generally speaking, it uses the garage, but who knows? I don't understand why this physics option breaks so badly as well. Like, I usually keep this pizza box open and then keep the meat blob inside the pizza box. But for some reason, like, it just closes itself. I don't know why. If you're wondering why I keep a meat blob inside the pizza box, it's again for falsified narrative. Pretending there's a narrative for the next person which doesn't exist. Like creating as elaborate an ARG as I possibly can. I forgot I was supposed to listen to this. See, this sort of stuff is what, like, actual space stuff sounds like. It just sounds like random sounds that you think might actually mean something, but really never does. I kind of love it. Okay, so this should go straight up to level 3. Okay, Kerfus should be back, and I don't know which door they went to. Usually it's the garage, so I'll... Hello, Kerfus. Come on. There we go.
Meow.
How are your batteries? 90.2? That's good enough. Okay, so we got that door closed. I don't know, this thing looks suspicious. I don't know about that, man. This might be the virus program, actually. There's something that you can get where, like, if you fully translate it and then read it, it, like, deletes all your data and destroys everything. I think we're just going to translate this and send it immediately to our boss without checking what it is, maybe. Or maybe we'll save first and then check it. We'll save first and then check it. Let's see here. Looks like there's less balls of light around today, which is interesting. Someone is saying lights only flicker once your transistors get low, so I don't think that's actually true. I think they do all the time, but they're still all above, like, they're all like all at 69, which sure, okay. I'm not gonna say it. Anyway. Yeah, like, I shouldn't have lights flickering if it's only when they get low. So I'll have to go fix those tomorrow, though, either way. Alright, so this is at 3 out of 3. I think this is going to do something bad to us, so I'm going to save. Alright, what happens? The end is nigh. Near. Cool. Did I save that? I think I remember this, actually. We have to delete this. Okay, I don't have the higher level one. Let's delete that. Let's go delete this. There we go. Destroyed disk run destroyed enough time. Okay, so I think that counts as having destroyed the disk. Like, we cleared the data, but I don't know, maybe I need to be more thorough. God, this thing sucks. Okay. It's probably gonna be a seizure warning kind of moment there. Okay, we've turned it into, like, just destroyed scrap. Alright, perfect. Okay, so I did know about that. Didn't know exactly what it looked like at the opening part, but, you know, Maybe we got it in time? I don't know. Either way, you know, nice lovely picture over there. I do know if I didn't destroy it properly, what is going to happen is I'm immediately going to die, but, you know, well, not immediately. I will die soon. Hopefully, it will not autosave before that second there. That would be very awkward. Damn it. It is possible to get that signal, like, early and to get it multiple times as well, so... Where? There it is. Damn it. I should not be getting this many invalid object alerts. Okay. It is a shame that I can't, you know, undo the fact that I looked at that so I could have sent it to my boss without, without reading it. I think that would have been really funny. Let's just double check our signals data before here. I did get rid of... Maybe I delete this too. I'm actually not sure if I have to delete the level 1 version. Well, either way. Looks like a patrol of ball things. Just gonna go eat the rest of that deer while I can still get out there. Or maybe the rest of the deer, who knows. Can I get out here safely? Wow, nope, still there. I wonder how much food that damn thing is. I mean, it was kind of nice of those weird alien things to tell me to delete that data. If I see that signal, though, again, where it's got that weird picture up there, I'm going to, like, bring it up to level 3, and then I'm just not going to play it, and I'm just going to send it in a box to my boss and see what happens. I definitely think that's a thing you should be able to do in this game. Admittedly, if I recall correctly, the process by which that kills you is it ends the world, though, so maybe sending it to him would not actually save me at all. I'll probably just go to sleep pretty soon. I'm gonna not worry about any of this. Okay, so what did this destroy disk running destroy all container are AER air ruining destroy all data immediately. Planet will be it's destroyed. We not enough time. Man, I wish they would stop putting hashtags between all their words. Okay, so this is a signal I've gotten a whole ton of times, and it's not actually an important signal, in spite of the fact it's got, like, text and stuff like that. That's actually just a signal where it's, like, says come here, and I've seen that, like, 50 times. It looks like this one, I think. Pretty sure that's this exact signal here. Someone was saying I'm going to keep getting that signal until I actually go there, and it's just like, but I don't know where to go, so. Looks exactly the same to me, but actually no, there's a slight variation here. There's a weird box on the right side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do I think this is something different? I think this is the same. I think this is the same. I'm just not going to worry about it. I could be wrong, but you know what? It takes nothing to take this data. I might as well. I still get paid for it even if I've gotten it before, so it's not like it really matters. Man, the alerts pings are going off the charts here. Okay, there is a ball of light just outside of here, so don't go outside right now, basically. There's a couple things just outside here. I think we got a ball of light over on this side here. Yep, there he is. Waiting to rip my limbs off. Some sort of bastard that he is. There's another one. Or I think that might be the same one, actually. Alright, so they're right by here. Very unfortunate. It's harder to see them when they're, like, right on top of your base, because there's so much clutter there. Alright, we'll probably just wait till morning. It's fine. Got signals to process anyway. Why would we need to go outside at this time of day? It's like almost midnight. Okay. Spooky? Oh, there's plenty of spooky things that happen in this game, yeah. It's meant to be. That's why I started playing this on, like, Halloween. Except, you know, this game takes bloody forever, actually. Much longer than I thought it was going to take. I thought I'd be done by now, honestly. But, I do want to see myself through it. I do want to get through this game. Come hell or high water, I guess. Okay, 99% sure that this is one I've already seen before, but whatever. It's just data, might as well. Yeah, no, this sounds definitely more familiar. Yeah, no. Okay, 3 zeros, a level 1, and a level 3. And then I have to check X-ray and Lima. Yeah, this is... blah. Absolute junk. Jerks. Okay. This exoplanet, nothing interesting as far as the data goes, it sounds like. I think this is a normal planet, doing normal planet things. I did need some level 1 data, so we'll process this up to level 1. Okay, we have got plenty of level 3s lying around, we got plenty of level 0s lying around. Got tons of things outside trying to murder me. That is some stuff that has showed up close. Well, either way, I think we're going to just about call it an episode now. I'll load up the box so I don't have to double check what needs to go inside of it for today's mission. But yeah, I'm doing a slightly shorter one. I was up late last night because of not Thanksgiving, New Year's. And drinking. As you do. As one does, basically. So while I'm not actually hungover, I am more tired than normal. On account of having stayed up until 5 in the morning. It's not like you can just stay up until 5 in the morning completely consequence-free, so... I guess you can, but you'd have to be someone who has a very different sleep cycle than I do. Okay. So we got all that stuff in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up as well. X-ray in Lima. And this, so that's all set up. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're set up for... What the hell? Good. This must be them saying good because I deleted that data that was going to kill us all. So... that was nice of them. Although they are trolls. If it weren't for the fact that I know that that actually is a signal that kills me, like... I would totally assume that they sent that message as a troll, sort of thing. Like, they sent the kill message, like, they sent the skull picture just to, like, see if they could freak me out. And then they also probably sent, like, the other thing, but no, apparently it actually does kill you, so... Fine, fair enough. Alright. So that was a perfect timing there. Got that save in. So, yeah, no, the world is full of monsters. Anyway, yeah. Hope you found the stream enjoyable. I'll be back on Wednesday, 2 o'clock, Mountain Standard Time. And, yeah, hope you found this one enjoyable, and hope to see you guys all next time.